Hey, what's going on, y'all? So in this video, we're going to be checking out Miles Cable's Unreal Engine 5 Alfa Romeo car commercial. So this piece right here is probably the most photorealistic car commercial I've ever seen that's been rendered with Unreal Engine 5. Let's go check it out.
We all come into this world alone. And the lucky ones
Pretty
find
crazy.
that someone who lights a fire in them. In sync impulses of soul and sense. And when you share
It's a
that
nice
first
shot.
dance,
Well done.
you begin to realize the two have become one.
Love that lens flare too.
For the rest, it's hard to understand. For some things, you have to feel for yourself. Alfa Romeo.
Looks pretty cool. So obviously, honestly, the exterior shots look amazing. And as far as I know, I read it in here that this was rendered in path trace mode, which, as you all know, I absolutely love path tracing. But they did add a lot of noise in here. As you can see here, I guess they're trying to go for a grainy look, film look. But it just doesn't balance out. Like, you can kind of tell this is a fake background because this thing is so shiny. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a hybrid film-ish. But yeah, the night shot really kind of shows like the fakeness of it. But the exterior shots look freaking incredible. And honestly, the only thing as far as the exterior goes for the daytime shots, and again, this is like an Unreal Engine kind of issue, the motion blur really is so jagged. It's kind of like, it's hard to explain it, but it's pretty dicey. So you can see it right here. That kind of gave it away. Like, it's one of those things that really sticks out whenever you're watching something that's like, oh, that's Unreal Engine, because look at that motion blur right here. So let me press play again. Especially in the trees, you'll see it a lot more, I think, in the over drone shot. See here.
You begin to
Right there. You can see it right here. But again, maybe one day we can kind of get rid of that. As you can see right here, it just doesn't look, I guess, oh, actually, that's a perfect example of it right there. This motion blur, kind of like smidges. And if you've rendered in Unreal Engine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, besides that, this exterior shots right here, daytime shots, look freaking amazing. They did a really good job. I'm kind of curious to see how long it took them to make this, because this is well done. And yeah, they are going for that filmic look by just adding some green, the green stuff in there.
you begin to realize
Oh, it's right there again. Look at this. Now, I don't know. I kind of wish he uploaded this in 4K, because I honestly would have loved to see this in, you know, a bigger resolution instead of 1080, because maybe some of that might be compression. Who knows? But yeah, it's right there.
you begin to realize the two have become
I'm telling you right now, like, I don't think this people realize this, but path tracing is going to be their best friend, whether in NVIDIA Omniverse or Unreal. Because, man, just renders like this, where you don't really have skin tones or anything like that, just shiny objects and metal objects,
for the
path
rest,
tracing is
it's
the way to
hard
go.
understand.
It's so
Some
exciting.
things you have to feel for
So what I'm curious about this now is, you know, if you've worked on like car commercials before, how much would this potentially cost, and how long would it take for you to do this, like live action versus like Unreal Engine? I mean, honestly, obviously they still had a team to work on this, but I'm just curious to see, like, will Unreal actually speed up the whole workflow, or is it really about the same? But one of the things that's kind of cool is at least you don't have to go find a location. You can just create it. So that's one. So I'm kind of thinking that would be a little bit faster, because you don't have to worry about cranes and freaking arms and car arms and gimbals and things like that, because you can just use that all in Unreal. And again, this movie right here is really just showing just a little hint of what can be done with Unreal Engine 5 and path tracing. And this is super exciting. And again, I'm hoping with NVIDIA Omniverse path tracing down the road, we would have a lot more assets that we can use. Because right now, we can't use Quixel Megascan. We can't use all of that library. We can't use that in NVIDIA Omniverse. It's a little frustrating. But hopefully one day we would have these assets that we can play around in NVIDIA. Because I think, honestly, the NVIDIA Omniverse path tracing looks superior. That's pretty much it. What did y'all think about that car commercial that was made by Miles Cable? Pretty talented bunch of people. If you look at the description here, you can kind of see, I guess, their team. See right here? Got a couple of people, voiceover, Dan Akers. This is a whole bunch of people right here, which is really freaking cool. A bunch of UE people, looks like. UE Cinematics lead, I guess, is Miles Cable. That's him. So that's cool, man. Go check him out. Go leave some comments, and yeah.